I got this nice bright pink. Ooh, I love how that bright pink looks on stream. That looks nice. That's a nice color. And then I got this one, and they all, yeah, there's definitely, this feels like foam. Definitely sanded on the other areas. But this is specifically to help get off exactly what I did. Do you guys see my cat? She wants on my lap. Hi, Miss Kitten. Since maybe you all don't know, but Kitty, who's on my lap right now, her name is Queen Kittums because she is in fact the queen. Also, these animals run my life. Don't want to do it too hard and create some bad scratches. So we're just doing it lightly. And if I can just kind of like pop this off. Oh, I can. Wonderful. Damn, I got some bad epoxy sculpt here on her legs. Can't believe how much epoxy sculpt I accidentally got on her body. A lot more than I realized. This little sandy block, though, is working like a charm. It's definitely getting it all off. I'm able to kind of use my nail to kind of pick some of it off, too. And it's definitely not marring the plastic too bad. Which is what I was really worried about, that it would really, like, scratch it up. It's not. Hello, Miss Kitten. You can't lay like that on my arm, cat. You're gonna have to like figure something else out.
Welcome.
Hello! Welcome, Eliza Creation. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're working on Bulma here. I know this is a little awkward. I'm working on getting some of the epoxy sculpt that I accidentally got on the body because I'm getting her ready for paint because we're going to be painting her. So cool. Yeah. I got like dolls is kind of a recent thing for me, but I've been really enjoying it. They're so much fun. This is a Monster High Draculara from the new series from G3. So, and I'm working on just kind of cleaning the body up a little bit. We've already done a lot of the accessories over the last week or so. But here's our little dress. But how did I get into this? I kind of fell into it. So let me rewind a little bit. In another life, I used to cosplay and I used to make a lot of costumes and stuff like that. And then I haven't been doing that for about like 5-ish years or so. But I still have the desire to like make costumes and make like crazy things. So I just don't want to be the one in the costume. And cosplays take a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of space. So I kind of had the idea of like, well, what if I do it on dolls, right? And I had just like bought my first like Monster High doll just for funsies because I thought Dracula was really cute. And I was like, oh my gosh, they brought Monster High dolls back. Like, this is really cute. I'm going to buy one. And so it just kind of like one thing led to another. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this. You know, I'm just going to try doing my idea for this like thing that I want to make, but I don't want to make it for me. I was like, I'm going to do it on a doll. And so I did it and it was so much fun, so much fun. And I put it on YouTube and did well on YouTube and stuff like that. So I've been trying to work on more, but earlier this year, like some stuff came up and real life stuff. So I had put it on pause and I just recently picked it back up again, like about a month ago. And I started working on Bulma like a couple months ago, just as a small little, like smaller project before I do something a little bit bigger that I want to do. And so, yeah, so I'm doing it for stream, and streaming was something that I wanted to like incorporate it with doing like YouTube stuff. So here we are. So I'm streaming dolls because it's fun. So, oh, you used to do burlesque. That's cool. How long did you do burlesque for? Burlesque and cosplay, I feel like they're very like, they're intertwined. Like they're very like cousin communities, you know? Yes. Monster High dolls are so pretty. Yeah, I know what you mean. I like, there's so many ideas often like in my head that I'm like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do that. But like, I just don't have the time and the energy to do everything. So, but at least I feel like with dolls, it's much easier to like bring some high fantasy type of design or like crazy things to like into it with a doll, you know, like I can just sculpt shoes on the feet. I don't have to sit here and think about like, okay, what shoes can I buy and to make shoes for my actual feet. Oh yeah, COVID. Yeah, it was around the same time. I stopped cosplaying in like late of 2019 and I just didn't continue on, you know, like, yeah, COVID happened. Same thing, you know, had some personal stuff going on in my life too. So. Ooh, paper dolls sound fun. That would be so cute. I haven't seen very many people do paper dolls. And they're so cute. They are, but like they're pretty, you know, like you can do some really pretty like illustrations and stuff for them, you know. I also had like I'm a millennial, so like I was a kid in the 90s, and I remember I had like a paper doll set that was like the clothes were more like those like I want to say color forms because that's what they were called, but they were like a little bit like a plastic material, and then it stuck to like a whiteboard-ish material, and that was the paper dolls. So like you could like easily remove the clothes and stuff on them. Yeah, you have memories with them too. I did. Yeah, I. It's not a magnet. It's like, you know, like those plastic little window clings that you can put like in your window in your car. It's like the same material as that is like removable. Like, I don't even remember. I don't even know what they were called. Like they just were like a little piece of almost like vinyl, and it would stick naturally to like a whiteboard or another like super glossy clean surface like glass or a mirror and stuff. They like use the same thing to like make little designs that you can like, yeah, like a static cling. I'll see if I can. We'll have to figure out what the name is called. But I remember we used to also put them in windows when we were kids, and they were just like these like plastic things, and they would stick to the window. I had some dolls that did this, like paper dolls that did the same thing. But that's exciting. Ooh, paper dolls. Like, are you want to do like fantasy or like some fashion, historical fashion? Yeah, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh, my cat. Oh, yeah, baby, I'm sorry. You can lay on my lap a little bit later. You can lay on it. Yes, historical fashion and 70s. Yes. Yes, please. Like what era of historical fashion? I love Rococo. I mean, how do you not love Rococo? I mean, like the 17, like Marie Antoinette age. I also really like the late 1800s because I think that's just a very interesting period of time, you know, during our industrial revolution, and like the fashion around that is really interesting too. And like some of the information, like how like they put arsenic in the color green, that really bright, vibrant green of the Victorian age from the late 1800s and shit like that. Like, and then it was like poison everyone, but they were like, oh my God, this color green is so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love historical fashion. Oh, I love historical fashion so much. One of the projects after Bulma, I don't know if it's going to be right after Bulma because I'm still working on it. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it. But I want to do like a doll based off of like some folklore about how vampires came to the US in like back when the US was forming, like when France had territory here specifically. And that's like around the like 1750s, 1760s or so was the time period. So like it's like right in the middle of Rococo fashion. And so I really want to do this like doll that is, you know, based off of that. So it's going to be like a horror, high fashion, vampire Rococo-ness. So yeah, that's on the docket. On the very soon to be made. So I'm debating what if I should do it for Halloween, but there's like a lot of like question marks that I still need to like figure out what to make things look like. But I'm excited. But why are you drunk? Me too. I'm really nervous about it because since I'm still kind of new to dolls, that's too much. Let's do this side. Since I'm still new to dolls, I've been really struggling with patterning of clothes, right? And I know how to sew, and I have a lot of sewing experience. So I was kind of naively thinking like, oh, I can, you know, transfer a lot of this knowledge I already have for sewing into dolls, and it shouldn't be too difficult. But I'm finding that is not the case. So I was a little too optimistic and overcompensated my abilities. So I'm nervous about making that style dress. And I haven't decided if I wanted to do I just want to focus on the dress? Do I want to have the garments underneath? I mean, technically, you don't really need the foundation garments and stuff because, I mean, it's a doll. So, but I feel like maybe having that would be a nice little, little detail. So I'm still undecided. It's still in the research phases. I'll put it that way. I've been doing a lot of research on 1750s New France fashion, which is definitely a topic, Really easy to go down that rabbit hole. Well, I hope you're here and you get to see it. I'll definitely be streaming some of it when I get to it. So I'm just sanding the shoes. I want to do paint soon. So I'm just kind of doing the last little bit of things to kind of prep things for painting. So do you collect dolls or anything like that, Eliza? I know you said you're interested in paper dolls. Sand and shoes like my life depended on it. Apologies if you can hear my dog in the background being a little bit of a dumb butt. Just gotta let everyone know. Glad I'm sending these shoes because I'm definitely seeing some textures and stuff that I didn't notice before that would certainly have come up when I was painting. So I'm glad I'm kind of Getting in here, doing a little cleanup. Looking good on these shoes. Liking that they're looking good. They're sanding up nicely. Definitely cleaning up some areas that I was concerned about. I got these nail file pads too. Looking great. It's nice with dolls. I can just bend them whatever direction I need. I'm like, get this leg out of my face. I need to get to the back. Oh my gosh. My dog wants to tell everyone about everything, apparently. Using this brush to kind of get the dust off in between these sands. Just doing a little bit at a time. This epoxy sculpt is sanding really easily, so I don't want to overdo it. sanding is definitely the first step into a good paint job. I have learned that the hard way one too many times. So now I always make sure to take some time and try to sand things I sculpted before I give them their paint job, because I just feel like it's going to give me a better result. My dog just is not letting up, and she's going to... Nothing's going to actually happen to her. She's just going to get put in this room with me and no access to the windows. Like this time of night, like there's a lot of cats in my neighborhood, so they're always walking around this time of night. And she wants to make sure I know that they're there in case, you know, I didn't know. Very important things. Especially if you're a dog. Very, very important things. Looking pretty good here. Almost ready to go on to the next things that need a little sanding. Can't believe how much epoxy I got on her. I know I said that a couple times, but dang, dude. Man, this is wild. All right. I think that's going to be it for the body press.